Five things that I wish I knew about money when I was 18 instead of learning it in my 30s. And if I knew the information that I know now, I would have been retired already. So make sure that you listen up. My name's Harry if you're new around here, and I help people who've got money in savings but they feel completely lost when it comes to investing. I help you get started. Number one, start investing earlier. So the biggest thing that I wish that I'd done was start investing as soon as I had money coming in. So every single year that I waited, that was a year of growth that I could basically never get back. So I had money that was just sat there in savings doing absolutely nothing. And when I think about it now, I'm just like, girl, but you know what? That time is gone. So if you haven't already, open the Stocks and Shares ISA, set up a standing order, invest £100 a month, just start. Number two, you cannot save your way to wealth. I'm not against saving, don't get it twisted. Saving is important. You need to have your emergency fund, you need to save for specific things, but saving alone is not going to get you wealthy. That is just the reality. Think about it. Money sitting in the savings account, that is just losing value to inflation every single year. So the next step after saving your money is investing it. That is where wealth is actually going to be built. So your savings gives you the security, it gives you that foundation, but your investments, that's where you are going to grow your money. That's where you're going to grow your wealth. Because let me tell you something, you cannot save your way to wealth. You have to invest your way there. Number three, be wealthy instead of looking wealthy. So I spent years just like trying to look successful, and all it did, it just kept me financially stuck. The people who actually have money, they don't spend like they're trying to look like they have loads of money. They actually live below their means. They increase their income and then they invest the difference. So here's what I want you to do. Before any non-essential purchases, I want you to wait 48 hours. I want you to ask yourself, is this making me look wealthy or is it actually helping to build my wealth? Real wealth is quiet. So stop trying to look wealthy and focus on actually being wealthy. Four, surround yourself with the right people. Your circle and who you hang around with and who you listen to, that is going to determine your financial ceiling. I spent years learning about money from people who weren't even wealthy, and it kept me thinking so small. And when I started getting around people who were earning more than me, that thought higher than me, it was an absolute game changer. So invest in yourself, coaches, courses, masterminds, people who are ahead of where you want to be. Because let me tell you, every single penny that I invested in myself through coaching, through mentorship, I have made that back so many times over. And it was never a cost to me. It was always an investment. Because listen, your circle is absolutely everything. Because if you're hanging around broke people, you are going to be the fifth broke person. If you are hanging around wealthy people, you are going to be the next wealthy person. Five, good debt versus bad debt. So nobody taught me this, and it took me years to understand, and I learnt this one the hard way. So bad debt, that takes money out of your pockets, so credit cards, car finance, buy now, pay later. Good debt, that puts money into your pocket, so borrowing to buy assets that grow in value. Wealthy people use debt as a tool, not as a trap. So before taking on any debt, I would ask yourself this one question. Is it going to put money in my pocket or is it going to take money out of my pocket? And if it takes money out of your pocket, I would actually question that purchase. So nobody sat me down and taught me all of this stuff. I learned this the hard way. And that's the reason why this channel exists, so that I can share this information. So if you want to get started on your own investing journey, come and join me on my next masterclass. Details are in my profile. Which one do you wish that you learned earlier? Let me know in the comments. Like and follow for more.